Okay.
Hi, Julie.
Hi, Julie.
Bonnie's here too. Yay.
Hi, Julie.
Hello.
Hi, Julie.
Hi, Bonnie.
Hi, Nuno.
Hi, Nuno.
Erica. Donna D. Beb.
Hi, Donna D. Hi, Lilith.
Olga Lucia.
Hello.
How are we all doing?
Wonderful.
Okay,
Wonderful.
yeah. Exciting.
Hi, Diana.
Yeah. Hi, Diana.
Yeah.
Hi, Diana.
Hi, Diana.
How are you?
Okay, I think my machine is working and recording. Thank God. Yay.
And I'm recording too, Yuri. So.
Huh? Yay! Even better.
But I have no control, so I have no idea who's on.
One of these days.
I do. We have a lot of people.
Yes.
Yay.
Hey everybody. Hey Beth.
Hi, Diana.
Debbie,
Diana.
Stan. Hello. Bernadette.
Hi,
Sandra.
Sandra.
Hi, Bernadette.
Nice to see you.
Erica.
How's the air, Olga Lucia?
Today is better. I think all of us did an amazing job, because I think everybody was trying to help us just get rid of that smoke. It looks better today.
I keep blowing so much.
That's great.
Good news.
Great.
Good.
It looks better, and I don't open the windows yet because still smell chemicals outside, but at least the sky looks clear, more clear.
Good.
That's wonderful.
Hey.
Yeah, my husband and I went to the beach yesterday, and it was so nice and windy there, and not that wind to Novato, so we can get rid of that. And we did that, and it was amazing. I mean,
Nice.
I think we work on that, and you guys work. So thank you very much for having
Wow.
Awesome. Thank you.
Yeah.
Hi, Jan.
Thank you.
Hi, Jen.
Yay.
Hi, Lee.
Hi, Father. Hey, Julie dear.
Yes.
Can you try and ring like Diane, Bernie, Esther, Harry? There are 5 or 6 people that are. And Catherine is not here, it looks like.
Diane just joined. Hi Diane. She just joined.
Hi.
Hi, Diane.
Hi, Diana.
Hi there.
Hi, Diane Joy.
Ronnie
Yes.
joined too.
Olga left.
Bonnie.
I can't see you guys.
Who,
Can you see me?
There you
Yes,
are.
I can see you, Diane Joy. Hi.
And we can
Well,
hear
we
you.
saw
Can
you.
you
Who should I ring?
Hi, Judy.
Hi, hi,
Hi,
Julie.
Judy.
Judy. Judy's here.
Hello, Judy. Hi, Peter.
Okay.
Bye.
Hey, Bonnie.
Hi.
Hi Peter.
Hi, Bonnie.
Hello.
Hey, Sandra and Jen are together.
I got out. I don't understand why they threw me out of the call. Now I'm back. Yeah.
Well,
Brenda.
Julie, Debbie's having problems.
I can hear, but I can't see.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you're a bubble, but we
Can't
hear
see
you.
you either.
And I keep pushing on the button, but it won't connect.
No, mine won't either. Mine doesn't either.
Okay, then I'm in the right place.
We see you, Diane. Yes.
Hi, Diana,
Who is
Bernie.
speaking?
Thank you for your beautiful words.
Is Peter on the call? Is Peter on the call? I can't see anybody.
Oh, yeah, I'm here.
He is.
Do you want me to ask my question or wait till later?
Go
Go
ahead.
ahead.
Okay.
Well,
I can't see any.
I
I
have
can't
one
see-
thing to share.
What?
As you know, we have all 10 of the Mind 10 on our website.
Yeah.
And 9 of the 10 have dealt with their spiritual ego successfully. One of the 10, it still exists. Now, there is a show on, it's called What on Earth? And it runs on the high definition channel of science.
Yeah.
And I saw it, and last week, it's normally 3 hours. I've seen it once at 1 hour, but normally it's 3 hours. Well, last week, the title was Lost Mine City. Lost Mine City.
All right.
Okay.
And I said, I'll bet that's our territory. The temple from where we ascended.
Oh.
So I
I
watched,
bet
the
you
show.
won the bet.
and it is the temple from where we ascended.
Wow.
Cool.
And I saw myself on the temple, climbing.
Yay.
halfway up.
Wow. Yay.
So it was on
Yay.
the
What-
HD
what you
science
see-
program?
Is it's What on Earth?
What on
On
earth?
Earth.
In this high definition channel of Science Channel.
Well, I don't have.
I don't get it, but I can.
I don't get it. I know. I don't have.
Maybe we can find it on YouTube.
I think I can find it somehow. Yes.
Yeah, but it's so neat because it's a 700-foot square pyramid, and the way they found it, they found a picture that from the satellite showed this 700 feet, and it was discovered by the temple actually tied the stars,
Yes.
Yeah.
and the earth tied to Mother Earth. So it was a combination of the stars, planets, and Mother Earth. And it was so neat because in my case, I had a flashback. And
Yeah.
you will get flashbacks.
Uh-huh.
And
Flashbacks.
the flashbacks will be stars, planets, galaxies, and or a pyramid, a 700-foot pyramid that emanates from Mother Earth. Now, as you know, there were 10 of us. That there were more, but there were 10 of us that did the ascension. And after we left, we took the rocks with us. That's why there's no pyramid, because we took it with us.
Oh.
And
Okay.
the way they found it was a young kid who loved astrology and said there has to be astrology involved. And between trying to deal with that and the fact that it disappeared, the whole temple, 700-foot square, it just disappeared. And it was done by the 10 of us. There were others, but they were like passengers. There were 10 of us that did it. And there are 10 of us that show mine 10. We're the ones. And one of those 10s, if you remember when I was doing the counting, this was a few weeks ago, I got 9 and said, darn, I'm missing somebody. And there's quantum singularity. I was 10. And it was fun.
Peter, did
That
they throw
was
the
it.
stern? Did this quantum singularity throw the stern at you to remind you?
Say that again, Bernadette.
Did the quantum singularity throw the stern at you to remind you?
No, I talk to him every day.
No, the stone from the Mayan temple. Did quantum singularity throw the stone at you?
You're so
No.
funny, Bernadette.
No, he didn't. He actually said it was me. Because I talk with him all the time. But it was so funny because I had us, but I didn't have him.
Yeah.
So it's a really fun show if you like that kind of thing.
So yeah.
Yeah.
Everything's
Peter,
full.
may I share
Quick
something
tab.
with you? Peter,
Pardon me?
this is available on Hulu, premium subscription, Sling TV, Philo, YouTube from $1.99, Google Play Movies and TV, $1.99, Vudu, $1.99, Amazon Prime Video, $1.99.
Thank you, Diana. That's
That's
awesome.
cool.
Thank you.
If you want to
yeah.
spend $2,
Thank you.
it's really fun.
Yeah.
So the pyramid is actually a ship.
Pardon me?
The pyramid is actually a ship.
That's not surprising.
Okay. Yeah. I always heard that the pyramids, we were talking about the Egyptian pyramids, they had the same pyramid facing down than it was facing up. So I don't know if that's true.
Oh.
Well, part of what we did was render things weightless. So that's how we moved the pyramid to the ship. I do not know which ship we moved it to, but it's one of Ashar's ships. And remember, there are 12.5 million of those ships, and they can get anybody in creation in 16 minutes.
Yeah.
Peter, when you say you rendered it weightless, is that anti-gravity?
Yes.
Is that what that means?
Well,
Thank you.
it's you become a master of the gravity, and it's weightless. So
Okay,
that's
good.
what it means.
Thank you.
And Peter, this is Paula. Why would you take the stones with? I mean, in Native American, they feel that the rocks are the record keepers. Would you take the stones for that? I mean, why would you take the stones?
See, they're wrong.
They're wrong? Okay.
We keep the records in quantum.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's
And
part of knowing.
And it's
Crystals
probably-
also keep information.
Yeah. And also,
But it comes from quantum.
because those rocks also have records, you know.
And also, it tells a
What?
story. It tells a story. If you don't find a pyramid, everybody will ask what's happened. So
Right.
I think it leaves a sign of mystery.
Not many people know that everything is a knowing. And then if they do know that, they're clueless on how to get it.
Yes.
Well, you're not. So, Diane, you go ahead and ask your question.
Yes, I posted a link. I had been on the Dinar Chronicles site because I had heard about the RV, about the potential for it. And I saw about the new quantum financial system, the QFS. And it's purported to be a system of 3.5 trillion framed photonic binary digital computers protected by the new Space Force and monitored by AI. And I kind of had a little bit of alarm bell go off because I thought, if this is where all our money is going to be, with using digital computers, perhaps they have gaps and they can be hacked. And so my question is just that. Is it possible that the money won't be safe if we're using digital gap computers, or will that never happen at all?
First of all, it will happen, but not for the reasons people are thinking. And if they do not return to quantum, they will not be able to eliminate gaps. Period.
Yeah.
And it is a digital computer, so it does have gaps.
Right.
Is it better than anything we have?
Right.
Yes.
Yes. Very
But
well.
it still has those issues.
Yeah, and the money is part of the gap matrix system too, right? So, it's
Yeah,
gonna
it's
go away
just-
anyway.
How
Right? You don't need
how
money.
many of you have heard of the tally?
The what?
What?
Tally. Like tally-ho.
Tally.
Oh yeah. The
The
English.
word, yes.
Right.
English.
For 800 years, all we used is the tally. We made marks on the stick.
Oh, yeah.
my
Oh, I
gosh,
see.
yeah.
Yeah.
That was called tally.
Okay.
So, you don't need money.
Just make marks.
We have it right now, and we have a fiat, unreal, false currency made by the Federal Reserve, a privately held company created in 2013.
1913.
Right, 1913.
Wrong timeline, Peter.
It's called the Bretton Woods
Yeah.
Agreement.
Right.
It's no longer a private company. It's now put under the Treasury Department of the federal government.
Yes, that's true.
So that's part of the activity to have the U.S. note. Yeah.
And that's rather current, right?
Yeah, that's within the last couple weeks.
Right.
I have
President Trump.
I have read that they tried for 9 years to hack that QFS system, and it didn't work. So it doesn't mean that it can't, but they tried for 9 years to hack it, and weren't
It's-
able to.
Yeah, quantum digital computers are a big thing.
Yeah.
Better than the old SWIFT system.
For sure.
Right, which is based on the Federal Reserve
Which is
and
no longer.
fiat currency. Now
Money is-
remember, in the long run, we're going basically back to beyond the tally. We're going beyond the tally because everything will be barter based on our personal and our skills. So, hi,
Esther.
Hi, Esther.
how you doing?
Hi, Esther.
Hi, Esther.
Wait,
So,
wait.
we're going back. Bonnie, that's the best picture of you that I've seen on my
Hi, Bonnie.
Well done.
It is a nice picture.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Totally clear.
One that we
Yeah.
can see, yes.
great. You've done a good job.
Yes.
So we're headed exactly for what we know.
Yeah.
And where do we know it?
MTT.
And it's collective. It's not individual. Anything that we do with the quantum knowing is there for all of us. It's part of why we're one. Now, the way we burrow into it is focus.
Yes.
So that's how we penetrate the energy and go to our knowing. One word, focus.
Yes.
Penetrate the energy. That's good.
Yeah.
But
That's amazing.
So now, if we go back pre 5,000 supercycles, what did we have?
one.
We had no, we had new, and we had balance.
Yes.
And then, what was the very first thing we did to get ready to go further? Water.
Oh.
Grow and water, yes.
Now, what levels are there to water? There is ice. There is water. There is air. There is plasma, which is our DNA, RNA, and there is creation, which means part of the creation. Now, what couldn't we do yet?
Quantum water.
Procreate.
Co-create. You said co-create?
Yeah.
No. I thought it was procreate.
Procreate.
Procreate. Okay.
Procreate. And that was Tammy.
Yeah.
So we had water, and then we had Cammy.
Yes.
And Cammy's mother is Lynn, and they're both still dealing with quantum ego. They're keeping them not involved.
Is Cammy one of the Q7?
She is no.
No.
She's by herself.
Yeah,
She's not Q7.
No,
Not one.
no,
Q7.
she is not in Q7.
Not Q10.
She hit quantum strength on her 35th birthday, but that did not bring her in.
Yeah.
And if by studying that situation, she's being prevented,
Yes, I'm gonna be that.
right, by Lynn, who has been back and forth with us twice.
Why would she be prevented by somebody else? Is her magnificence? Why would somebody else affect her?
She's allowing it.
Because she, in this life, that's what a mother can do. And that protection is actually prevention. Any of us are subject to that. Me too. That's how fair creation is. So we have Q7 and we have Mayan 10.
Esther, will you mute yourself?
Please.
So, and we have spaceships. And the first level is really robotic. And the second level is the galaxies. Each galaxy has a group. We have Father, Son, and Holy Ghost. Trump comes from the Pleiades. They have really big egos. Yeah.
That is an understatement.
Super Rega.
If you look at the RV, what's September 1st? Nothing. There's a lot of people saying we're going to do it. Well, it's September 1st. It hasn't been done yet. Are there bigger dates? Yeah. October 1st. What's October 1st? October 1st is the beginning of our new fiscal year. You know, there are fiscal years and calendar years. If you run your business on a calendar year, you run it January through December. If you run it on a fiscal year, you run it different. Well, our government runs on October 1st to October 1st. Is that bigger than September 1st? Yes.
Yes.
But what's the big date? November 3rd, election day. You have it once every 4 years.
But I think they wanted this done before elections.
They do.
Yes, indeed. Yeah.
And if Trump wants to be reelected, they have to.
Yes.
If he doesn't care about reelection, they don't have to. They'll just leave.
So Peter, I have another question. They're basically saying that when we RV, like we're supposed to get the numbers tonight, but when we get them, this will be the system we will be using, this new quantum financial system, and we'll have to make up an ID that's special to us and all these things. And that's why I was wondering if it would be safe to have all our money going into that, or do you think that will actually happen that way?
I don't, they could do it either way.
Okay.
The other factor is voting.
Is what?
Is what?
Voting.
Voting.
Yeah.
So if they use this system to vote, that's another factor.
Yeah.
The reality is that there are too many variables right now.
Right.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, exactly.
I think it would be safer.
We can guess, but remember, one of our key words when you go to 17 words is readiness.
Yes.
We're ready. 30 of us are ready. So we don't care. We're non-biased.
Can I share something about pre-quantum and my point of view? Can you hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay, I don't know if you are aware of it or not, because there has been a big media cover operation about what happened. The 29th Saturday, last Saturday, there was big demonstrations in the biggest European cities. And it was so big that, for example, in Berlin, I saw pictures and I saw the media trying to down the numbers, but it was 2 million people in Berlin acting and demonstrating about the pandemic, basically. And there was even a speech from Robert F. Kennedy for tens of thousands of people, just laying out the truth, or the true about the secret government and all that is happening. So it was very significant, because I saw images from London, and there was 100,000 hundreds, thousands of people there also. And I heard there was the same in Paris and Belgium and a lot of countries. So for me it was very, very significant, because in one picture of the Berlin demonstration at night, they showed a small fleet of spaceships in the background of the demonstration. So for me, why they were demonstrating, and there was so many people there, that for me it's a validation of the pre-quantum phase we are getting into.
Yeah.
David Icke made a speech in Trafalgar Square. I don't know if you heard about it. So it's all been, everything is very out there.
But see, it's all pre-quantum.
Yeah.
And pre-quantum, in a way, is what is being allowed by us.
What, the collective, Peter? Quantum singularity, you mean?
No, I mean, pre-quantum is not quantum.
No, but you said it's allowed by us. What does that mean? Does it mean the quantum singularity?
It means that there's
somebody talking.
There is a lot of background noise.
Nuno, can you mute yourself, Nuno, please?
Sorry.
I don't think it's Nuno. I think it's someone else.
I do
No,
too.
it was me. Thank you.
It was
Sorry.
him.
Okay.
Thank you.
It's very. We have 17 things to focus on. They all deal with love and positive. They deal with no rules, none. You know there's there when you have no bias. Doesn't tell you how to do it. Just do it. Master it. And we're all doing it in a different way. The way we've gathered, it's me, just amazing. We have a Q7, 4 of the 7 are with us. 3 are up by their egos. We have Em. She's caught with her ego. That's 4. We have 10 mind. We have the mind 10, all of them. But one of the 10 is caught by his ego. We have tremendous precision. And all we do is we know that we want mastery to the point of no bias. And then we want to spend forever forward, being happy, having fun, doing personal growth, doing skills growth, and then quantum analog. And quantum analog is a big deal. And quantum analog is something we'll be able to do in a half second once we return to quantum. If we're doing it to help somebody, then they're using their consciousness, brain, mind, thought, and because of the delay that that has, you want to go to 4.5 seconds, which is the next thing, right? To give it time to register for them. You complete the transaction in half second. Just like you say awake for a half second every day. So there are 17 things that differentiate us from pre-quantum. With pre-quantum, it's all Jasar and Nassar. It's 20 rules. When we talk about the law of one, there are no laws. So right away, it's not something you use. There are no laws, period. What
I'm
is
glad
the
you
law?
said that. Yeah, 'cause I was concerned about the emails that are popping up regarding Law of One, and it shouldn't be sent to us, I feel. There should be a
Right.
separate group.
But see, there's another group, and they have the right to say anything they want to, even though it's wrong. So, in actuality, the egotistically wrong stuff is making you stronger.
We have choice. We have
Yeah,
the
I like
choice
that.
of what is truth for us.
I love that.
It strengthens us and being able to take a look at that and recognize that is that truth or are those false beliefs. It's just for the people that are newer, it's really important to be aware of that.
That's what these calls are so fabulous.
Yeah, and some of the people that are attending those calls also need to be aware
Yes.
what they're doing.
Yeah.
Remember, we have 42. 12 of them are hiding behind spiritual ego. And what's spiritual ego? It's hidden fear. It's fear in back of them. They don't even know they have it. It takes a lot of work. It takes a mirror. But eventually you will see everything for yourself. And you will deal accordingly. So,
Peter, Peter, you have under the 17. You have no 2 times. You said no 1 time, and then number 13 you said no 6 times. So is it by the time we get to 13, our no is so much stronger? That's why it's 6
Yes.
times.
Yes.
Good.
Oh, that
That's
was clever,
exactly
Judy.
right.
Thank
Good
you.
job, Judy.
Judy's always
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you,
On the
Jude.
ball.
you just heard that from Mrs. Dot.
Miss who?
Dot.
Dot. Oh, Miss Dot.
Mrs. Dot.
Pluto Dot, yes.
Yeah, you're not
Pluto
Dotty.
Dot.
Oh, that's
I'm going Dottie.
Yeah.
You know, just a side point, the appearance of that diagram was enough to move one from close to mastery.
Wow.
In other words, it took us from, we have 30, but 3 are on the fence. And he got that person off the fence. That was the power of it.
That was cool.
Yeah.
I love how it moves from left to right.
Yeah,
So if you
I
think
just
of
love
your
the flow
nose,
of it.
Yes,
to
me
right.
too.
Well, it should, but it has infinity, which
Yes.
is the same as endless,
Yeah.
and it shows change. And as I've said, that GIF was enough to move one of the three on the fence, off the fence, to quantum. Very powerful.
Very cool.
Very.
Yeah.
Wow.
Thank
Thank you, Judy.
Thank you, Judy.
Way to
Yeah,
go, Judy.
great stuff, Judy.
Amazing.
Yay, Judy.
Yay, Judy.
Yay.
Great example of flow as well.
Yeah. Well, I like it because
Yeah.
of the infinity and the dot growing, expanding, which is exactly
Yes.
what you
Yeah.
said.
Yes.
Yeah. No,
When the dots actually intersect, they join one. If you watch it, when the dots intersect in the middle, the two dots become one, which to me is all about oneness.
Yeah.
That's very
exactly.
Good observation.
Thank you, Judy.
Oh, you're welcome.
Yeah, that was
Really
great.
cool.
It had something like 14 different frames. Do that. I mean,
Wow.
It's really neat. And but to actually move a person from on the fence to the quantum side, that shows how effective that GIF is. Thank you again, Judy.
Yeah.
That's
Our
powerful.
whole idea, what did we leave quantum with? Very first time. We left with love and positivity. Period. And now we're all about love and positivity. But we've had this experience that we're all in the process of finishing up the point of two words. No bias. Whatever happens, we'll deal with it. So anything that is against what we're talking about, will strengthen us. So we embrace it, and then we realize, yeah, it doesn't hold. Well, that's the whole process we're going through of ending up with love and positivity and no bias. Just accelerate. That's all.
But to me, mastery is not living in a world where there are no falsehoods. Mastery is living in a world full of falsehoods, and we choose truth. So we allow falsehoods to come, and anybody can say anything they want.
Yeah, it's just fun.
I agree. It is. Yeah. It is fun.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Peter, just like one of the videos that you posted on the side, they say that the air is flat. That there is no round. It's flat, and there is no space. And you what? Did you all guys hear those videos? The ones that you posted on
I did.
Yes.
I did.
Yes.
I did. And there was no moon either.
There is
no
no
outer
moon
space.
and no space. No space at all.
And the Earth is flat.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
that.
That's. I saw that video, and my personal reaction was, "Yeah, give me a break."
And by the way, I don't prefer Zora is because then there won't be any hollow earth, you know?
Yeah.
That's true.
And Santa Claus.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
Now, there is Santa Claus.
I know, he's inside that
Yeah.
earth.
He actually said he looked out the window of an airplane.
Yeah, 400 miles down.
Yeah.
But he's there. So So
Okay.
it's a marvelous world. Quote that movie back in 1933 or whenever.
It's a Wonderful Life.
Yeah, wonderful. So, in I really don't like putting out negative stuff. And there's enough now for your maturity. So, I don't expect to be putting out any more negative stuff.
Thank you.
Yay. Thank you.
There's enough in the world. We don't need to put out more.
Exactly. But we had that balance, right? No, new balance of we had to educate people so they knew there was a huge difference between pre-quantum and quantum.
Yeah, the contrast.
Correct. There's no contrast.
Yeah, but Peter, the videos that you show, they're not negative. They have a lot of positive, wonderful things, but a lot of things that are not true. As simple as that.
But that's why the many of one website is unparalleled.
And there is Earth 2. That's true. And that's where the good and evil people are going. But they're just opinion. There is no flexibility. They know what the truth is. Don't want to be confused with anything else. So
Do you see that transition happening slowly or all of a sudden?
slowly.
So Peter, can you say a little more about that because I mean you've never really gone into it for the people that really don't know what you're talking about. I think it's helpful to just explain where we're at and these particular individuals where they're at when what ultimately they're not, willing to change, so they're being put to this place. Can you just say a little bit more about that, please?
It's called yes.
Thank you.
What did he say?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh.
There are many people that they don't want to be confused with anything else. They're good or they're evil. And as we've discussed many times, evil really lives. So there are people that are backward and they're not going to change. There are people that are good, but they're not going to change. So for people that aren't going to change, there is Earth. And the way Earth 2 works, it's been created, it exists, and all of a sudden you wake up there. Boom. Teleportation is pre-quantum. And then you stay till you die. That's the reset.
Mm-hmm.
And eventually there will be no need for two. And it will be just.
It will be what?
Destroyed.
Destroyed. Oh, okay. Thank you.
Plus, if you do that too fast, there will be so many shocked people running around.
Yeah. And it'll look pretty much like the environment they're currently having.
Uh-huh.
But it will be populated differently.
Quantum.
Diane, is there anything else you'd like me to say about that?
No, the only thing I'm just going to say, so people don't get fearful about it, is it's based on choice. These people are not willing to grow. They're not willing to change. They want to stay in the same limited perspective. So it's their choice.
Correct.
Yeah.
Self-choice.
Self-choice. And some of them might be our family members. So don't be, don't be shocked if that happens. So.
Gosh.
Part of the MTTs.
Yeah, and there's no place for fear in any of this. It's like we stay with the love and the truth and the positivity, and we, know that it is all going the way that, people are choosing it to go. Because you can go into fear and separation, and that's not the point. It's to recognize we are given ultimate choice. We are giving endless choices here. And that would just be people exercising their choice to go somewhere different because they're not willing to come along and do the change and grow and become the quantum.
To say it another way, they are not willing to change. Therefore, it is impossible to grow.
Yeah.
They are not, it cuts it a little bit, Peter. They are not what to change?
Willing
to change. So they are not going to grow. Okay.
Period.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. In everyday life, that makes a lot of sense. We see those people all the time.
Yep. So, Bonnie gonna help people. So
Okay, Bonnie, you wanna start? Let me finish this recording, and then I'll start another one.
Thank you. That would be good. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.